Dancing always makes me feel amazing on the inside. It lightens my mood even when I'm at my worst. The age that I was when I found out about my Asperger's, it was at the age of 14. I did realise I was different from the other kids. I was aware that I did behave a lot differently. But after finding out, it was, it allowed me to understand myself a bit more, but I sort of questioned myself about, why do I have this? Dancing was definitely a good coping mechanism for me. I was very nervous though, doing it in front of people. Just looking back at how I was, as a young, energetic black kid who just loves to dance, and how I've grown, in terms of my confidence. But obviously I still have much to learn, like even at the age of 21.
I can make you feel where this funk came from. I can make you feel. I can make you feel where this funk came from.
I've never done anything like this before, like performing a proper musical. To be honest, I wasn't really into musicals that much before coming to society, like just being honest, but the reason why I joined is because I love performing. Because there were times where I felt like if my interaction and socialization skills weren't working out properly, then the least I could do was showcase my ability or what talents I possess through dancing. And I felt like if I do that, maybe that way they might try and understand me or get a good idea of who I am. I did feel a bit socially awkward because there's so many people there, and I felt like I stood out quite a lot. It wasn't a nice thing to think about because parts ain't like that. They're very accepting of anyone who comes into society. But it was more about me making a good impression of myself, because I don't want anyone to think I'm a psycho or anything, but at the same time I want them to see me for who I am.
Right, I'm going to come back to this one, but I want to wait for the dancers.
I like to perform just like everyone else does, just show off my talents, anything that would contribute to society really. Because everyone else is so talented in society. Hopefully I could bring something that would be just as cool.
No.
I just wanted them to know that I was happy to be there. I was happy to be part of the society because, it was a lot of fun. I've had so much fun being part of it, and, I love it a lot. Sometimes it can be difficult, just in grasping certain steps, like dance steps or routines. There were a few times where they were slightly stressful, just in terms of, getting certain things right. Sometimes when things go over my head a bit too much or they get a bit overwhelming for me, I can have trouble trying to adapt to it or just understand everything. Every now and then I might go off the rails because you don't want to, because the last thing you want to do is not put anyone in risk, you know, with your actions.
Why couldn't you be in the show?
Because the thing it was like I had my deadline and the stage was quite small. There wasn't enough doors and stuff to go out and have a breather and you know, in case if things got out of hand and stressful. The last thing you want to do is hurt someone, you know, in the process. And I'm not even just talking physically as well, like mentally as well. You don't want to end up doing that. Sometimes it's just one of those moments where you have to learn to take a step back, even if it hurts, even if it's the most painful one. But hey, I mean, I got to see everyone in the end anyway, so I can't complain. I got to see the show twice because that's how much I love it. One of my biggest highlights in parts was within that moment. She's doing this to me like, and I'm like, wait, what? It's me? And it's like, yeah, come on. And I'm like, I kid you not, I nearly started crying. Like, that is the number one highlight for me in parts. That right there, when they called me up, I was like, oh my God. That moment really, that was such an amazing moment for me.